So, welcome to today's project from Behringer. The model is CS400. And we are using this as microphone compressor, but it has one problem. It's simple, this audio transistor. Why? Because it's always on. Always. You take the 9-volt block in, and it is running 24/7. And yes, it only takes a few milliamps, but a few milliamps over hours is too much. So what was the idea? The idea was to disconnect the battery if it is not used, and because there is no contact between the in and output, there is no straight contact. So if you disconnect the battery, you have no feed through. There is no direct connection between in and output. It always goes over the audio transistor. So you disconnect the battery and you can't use your microphone. I had to figure out how to do some kind of bridging the audio. If the battery is disconnected, the switch is off, means the battery is disconnected. And that's the modification we do today. Just some wires, a switch which can switch 2 channels, one for the battery, one for the audio. On such low frequencies, I don't have problems with just doing the bridge by a simple wire. No coaxial shielded connection, just a simple wire. Yeah, and now it happened. Sorry for that, but I did the job and the camera was not rolling. Plug in, this is the input side as we remember. So I have to plug in a connector. Then I bring up the multimeter in ohms mode, in resistor mode with enabled beep. How to identify the correct connections. I switch to the top cam. This is, of course, we see it is a big ground connection here, so we put our one probe here and the other is, okay, this is ground. Oh, there is no multimeter. So here's the multimeter. So ground, 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 ground. So we only have these twos here, no ground, and here, no ground. So these twos are the two we have to bridge if the battery is disconnected. So, okay, these two wires to a switch, and the other side of the switch, the second channel, soldered the opposite direction. If the battery is off, the two connections should be bridged. So it's this. So these two connectors for the audio, and the second channel of the switch, the opposite, the battery cables open, so no battery is connected. I have cut the plus, soldered it to the switch, and then I used a cable, ring grab. I used these gluing, shrink, and that's the modification. So now the battery is disconnected and you can still hear me. And the battery is disconnected. Let me show you. Here, look at that. It's disconnected and you still can hear me. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's working again. So turn on the lights again. Job is done. A quick, again, what we have done. In between the battery leads, we have made the switch. And the other side of the switch, we use the other contacts to open and close the audio contacts. This one and this one. And now we put everything back together. So you have not seen my Dremel work. Of course, the switch needs space to be mounted. This one here. That is from the 6.3mm and that is mine. Also a little bit on the bottom. Not much, really just a little bit. And there is a little knob here inside. I take my knife and cut that away. Check the direction. So the tip, turn them back a little bit. Just turn a little bit backwards until they snap into the old thread. So this nut, don't use too much force. Battery, spring. So the knobs. So, and we have a working unit. So it turned on again and we can use it like normal. It's off now. It's on now. It's off now. It's on now. We are done. And the lights on again. It's a little bit brighter. Is it better without? Okay. I'm not really sure it's better. Okay. That was the modification of the Behringer Compressor Sustainer CS400. On, off. Okay, that's it. Hope you liked it. It would be fine if you come back, hit the subscribe button, and push the bell. Thanks. See you in the next one. Support me on Patreon.